Alright, let's start it. So Mike Bird, welcome you to our showing room, and we are going to ask some general questions. So my first question is, tell us briefly what Cindicator is doing about. What's Cindicator trying to achieve? What do people get in return?
Okay, thank you for your invitation. Cindicator develops the hybrid intelligence technology. So we help traders and investors to manage their capital in an effective way. So how we do it? So we create a unique way to combine the collective intelligence of human with artificial intelligence. So we have an application, a platform where every participant can participate in a special financial challenge and try to predict the future pricing movements or predict political or financial events. And finally, we collect this data from the crowd and process it through the ensemble of machine learning models to generate the final available predictive analytical products for traders and investors. So our main goal is to create an effective instruments for people, for investors, for traders to help them make more relevant decisions in their investment process.
All right. So our next question is, tell us about Cindicator's team and team members' background and relevant blockchain experience.
Yeah, sure. So we have a great team. We launched Cindicator approximately 4 years ago. So I have also two co-founders, two technical co-founders, Arthur and Yuri. Hello guys. We have a strong mathematician and data science team. So just now our team consists of 15 employees. So most of them are developers or data scientists. So we have a great guys, the winners of world mathematician challenges. So it's one of our I guess main advantages.
So can you tell a bit about your background? Like, how do you change your previous area to the blockchain area?
Yeah, sure. I have approximately 9 years experience in launching startups and technological companies. So I started in 28 when I launched my first company. It was a big data company. We created a special algorithms to analyze the data from social media. So we collect different mentions, messages in blogs, forums, social networks, collect this data and try to use this data to create effective instruments and features for analysts, for market managers. So I met with idea of Cindicator 4 years ago. And then I have a very productive lunch with one of professor from New York, one of the author of the social experiment about super forecasting. And then I created my team, invited co-founders, create first version, second version, and approximately 2 years ago we finally decided to switch to the tokenized models and started our preparation to issue our own tokens by using Ethereum blockchain.
Yeah, so I hear that your background is quite related to your right now project, right?
Right. So all my previous companies were about data, the analysis of the data, and my co-founders have a great data science and machine learning background. So I think it's a perfect symbiosis of different skills.
It's quite like a better combination of
Yeah, it's all about symbiosis. We create a symbiosis of human and machines, and it's very important to have. So you need to use different approaches, combine it in one single ensemble, and only in this way you could like create something really great, something really stable and like exciting.
All right. So, currently what's your syndicators like competitors? Like who are them? Just tell us some examples of your like competitors, and what's your unique strengths compared with them?
So actually, we don't have a direct competitors because like we created like something specific and unique business model. But for example, there are some companies that are working on like the same vein in terms of especially artificial intelligence approach in generation products for traders. So I think like the most interesting, especially from blockchain area, like it's Numerai, it's Enigma companies, and but like I don't call them competitors. So because we could be potential partners and develop this marketing technology together, and like competition is one of their like most effective like factor to develop stronger companies, stronger products. It's a great driver for all entrepreneurs. So I like all my competitors, and I would like to say thank you.
Understand. So, can you tell a little bit about your like syndicator strengths?
Syndicators,
Strengths.
strings, what do you mean? Could you please like paraphrase?
Not like comparing competitors, like just like comparing the like similar programs, just doing like syndicators works. But what's your like unique strengths comparing with
I
them?
think like the like the most important and unique difference it's like it's our approach how we combine different types of intelligence because some of the companies already try to use only the wisdom of the crowd, only group intelligence to solve some problems, to generate some valuable analytical programs. A lot of companies are using artificial intelligence approach to generate different valuable products and data for traders. But in our case, we combine both of like this type of intelligence in one single symbiotic system, and like it's like our advantage how we generate from this symbiosis more like valuable and accurate indicators, sentiments, etc.
Alright, so our next question is because Cindicator is doing the prediction model, so we want to know how does the prediction model works. Do you have some data to show that performance?
Yeah, sure. We shared all our data and previous predictions publicly, and you could like check it at our website, at our white paper, because it's like important thing to show all previous data to our community, to our potential customers. So about what models we are using, so we when we collect like the data from the crowd, then it's one of the important parts in our technology. It's the data science part. So we have like an ensemble of different machine learning models like neural networks, classification, Bayesian models, and we combine it in one single ensemble to find like the most relevant and accurate model for each particular case, for each particular prediction. And finally, like the final model choose like the most relevant indicator, and then we distribute this data via like our bots or web interface.
Because we hear some results of prediction from syndicators really precise. So can you list us some like examples of this kind of precise predictions?
I think like the most important value in but like it's how it valuable for traders and investors when they make a final decision in their investment process, because this like financial markets, it's a system with a high uncertainty, and it's impossible to predict like unpredictable things. But what we're doing, we generate like an additional data to help like professional players to make more profitable trades, because it's very important how you implement our data, our indicators in your trading strategy, because like we already have like more than 7,000 active customers, like traders, portfolio managers, and we like every day we observe like what strategies do they use, and like we already recognized that all of them use different strategies. It depends on their risk profile, risk management, and like all other factors. So, but for example, we have, of course, a lot of interesting cases. If, for example, we have a special cluster of our forecasters, we call them black swans. It's forecasters who have like a very good statistic and chance to predict unpredictable events, and we combine all of them in one single cluster and use them when we're trying to predict these high uncertain events. And for example, in this way, we predicted the Trump's victory on the elections, and I think it's a very interesting case, because like the majority of people, analysts, didn't make these accurate predictions until last year's elections.
Yeah, I think it sounds really interesting, and the data you generated is very precious, I think, in the future. That's all the data, right?
Yeah, because like why we started with financial market, because like in this way we have a chance to implement this technology like very fast, because if we ask for example 20 questions per day about different assets, different tokens, we have a chance to collect enough data, for example, to launch a neural network, then learn by using like all these data points and generate the final valuable product. And of course, it's only the beginning, and we will plan to implement our technology into another areas, like maybe business intelligence, business analytics, politics, like marketing. So we will see, and we will try to find another interesting implementation.
Yeah, we'll see. We're looking forward to like quite precise and good results in the future. So here's our last question. So what are Cindicator's plans for 2018, and what steps will be taken in the next few months?
Yeah, so by the way, we have like a great tradition to share publicly our product map, our business plan with our community at our blog, and we already shared the detailed roadmap for 2018, and all our community members like could check it, could ask any answer, any question, and like received detailed information from us. But like the like most important goals for us during like the nearest future, like is to grow our analyst audience, to get more data, to get more data points, to like finally have more valuable products. And we're planning to launch new types of indicators, especially for token sales. It's like we called it like token sale advisor, because we will use the power of hybrid intelligence to generate the set of different indicators for investors and traders before they will make a final decision to participate or to not. Like it will be not only the analysis of like the maybe price predictions, but also analysis like of the technology of the team, like a full stack due diligence by using all power of our like analysts. We have almost like 100,000 analysts at our platform, and we could like send a task to them and receive available like available analysis and connect our AI model to this analysis and to increase like the accuracy, increase the value.
Okay. So thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you for
My pleasure.
including us.